Well, I'm glad to hear that. So my name is Dr. Semir Osmanagic, and I am an anthropologist. I research ancient civilizations. I discovered the Bosnian pyramids and underground tunnels here. 20 years back, I lived in Houston, Texas, and then I decided to come back here and start with this archaeological project, which we expanded to scientific project. And then we have energy aspects, pyramids are energy amplifiers. Then we have healing aspects, pyramid energy is good for our health. Then we have aspects with the water, pyramid energy improves molecular structure of the water and the food and the immunity. Then we have spiritual aspect, excellent place to relax and to meditate. And then I spent all my US savings. I purchased 100,000 square meters of neglected, swampy, muddy land. This here was a mess with the garbage everywhere. So for a few years, we were transforming this land into the most beautiful park, planted tens of thousands of flowers and bushes and fruit trees and other plants. And then we built a sports complex. So in July of 2022, we opened a tennis stadium. The grand opening was performed actually by the best tennis player ever, Novak Джокович. He came with his colleagues like Aljaž Bedene, the best tennis players from Slovenia, Ivan Dodig, his Grand Slam winner from Croatia, Bosnian Aldin Šetkić. It was wonderful. 75 media from all over the world, from Reuters, Associated Press, France Press, Chinese Xinhua, and the others. It was really a holiday. So it was not about the usual topics from Bosnia, corruption, wars, criminals, negative news, but it was about the tennis and the sport and the young people and the tourism and the ecology and the beautiful place that we have here. So this park has become so much more than archaeology or history. It's sport and culture and a healthy way of living. And then we built another facilities, beach volleyball, 3x3 basket. So this is a special place in the world. And I call it the Bosnian Pyramid District, not because we are a political district, but this is an oasis of good energy and a spiritual peace, and people enjoy, people smile. So I would say that in that context, the tennis players coming, having their tournament, they have something different to enjoy. It is unusual, but you see, our approach is different. I know that it is very competitive sport. And for you women, it's important that you succeed, that you win, that you get the points and the money. But here it's about something else. It's about some different values. It's about really a friendship. You enjoy a little bit. So I would say that I can see that female energy here is a little bit different, and we change that a little bit in the world of tennis. We give you a little bit different oasis than what you usually have. It all started with him. And that's why we took more interest in the tennis. So we organized also the men's, international tennis tournament. We had the best Bosnian players like Damir Džumhur, and Bašić, and Fatić, and the others. But then we started a few years back, 3 years ago, with the women tournaments. And I'm really very happy. Why we are doing that? Well, we are giving support to the sport, to the young female athletes. We are giving support to Bosnian young players. Like this year we have 4 of them, 16, 15, 17 years old, so they have a chance to play with the more experienced tennis players. I mean, I'm a one small man, we have one small foundation, but since we do have an infrastructure, we want to support. Unfortunately, this is a poor country. Politicians don't care about the systematic support to the athletes, not only to tennis and other sports also. But so I said, I just felt that if I can do something, I'm going to do it. And all other players who come, like this year, we have 16 tennis players coming from 9 different countries. I think that they have our full support. And like from last year, we have at least half of them who applied again. Unfortunately, it's only one hard court and one clay court, so we cannot accommodate more than 16 players. But I hope that next year we're going to have also very good competition and more players will come from Bulgaria, because we know that for the friendship between Novak and Dimitrov, so, you know, we're going to be supporting tennis in the future also. Novak, you are right, he starts his day with the meditation, and he is in the world of spirituality, which helps him to keep the mental stability and the balance. Novak is so much in a healthy way of living, healthy food. He does not eat meat, for example, or fat, stuff like that. He's very much into the healthy drinking. He also likes the true history of our area, of the Balkan region, and he supports independent researchers. He loves stories about Nikola Tesla and the free energy, whatever is good for humanity. And that's exactly what we have here. The pyramids are not tombs, they are energy machines. They produce clean and beneficial energies. We have healing aspect. We have, everything that's good for humanity. This is what we do here. And he told me before he called me, actually when he called me back in 2020, 6-7 years ago, that he's been following the project for a very long time. So he decided to contact us. He contacted me. He came here for the first time. He spent like 4 days. He was very happy with what I showed him. And then he's been coming ever since. So far, he's been here for 7 times. And he said, I have seen many energetical places around the world, but this is the strongest. He also said, this place is a home for my soul. So we built him a home here. So when he comes here, he goes to his own home here in Visoko. You will be welcome next year and the years to come, and we have a lot of Bulgarians who come and visit the place. And I go to Bulgaria very often. As a matter of fact, I was there 10 years ago. There was a big sabor in Petric. I do my lectures in Sofia, in Plovdiv, in Varna, in Burgas. I visit some interesting archaeological places, in Bulgaria, Pobiti Kameni, and some others, Belintash, Begliktash. So Bulgaria is so amazing place, historically speaking, but I think the future belongs to the people like Bulgarians. It's not in Western Europe or America, but people who are more spiritual.